Okay, so as of 2024, May 31st, there are over 114 million active YouTube channels. And on top of that, there's around 64 million YouTube creators that is included in that 114. And as of February 2024, there are around 449,000 channels with 100,000 or more subscribers, which sounds like a big number, but in actuality, it's only like 0.5%. It's half a percent. It takes a high degree of creativity, effort in some cases, just overall a really good personality to get to those type of numbers. And what's great about YouTube is not like your average job, right, where you have to act a certain way or a certain accordance. You could literally do any type of thing as long as it's within, you know, TOS guidelines and whatnot. And also it's morally just, like no one gets hurt in your videos, or people are absolutely getting got in your videos, both physically and I guess financially and mentally. You should be good. You can have literally any type of niche in this content. I've seen people give life advice and do well on YouTube. I've seen someone literally breastfeed on YouTube and it claimed it was for educational purposes, and then they linked their OnlyFans in the description. So yeah, I'm not saying to go over there, but I mean, I don't know if mentioning it will spark a curiosity and whatnot. You know what? Life's too short. Go over there if you want. I wouldn't advise it, but shoot, it's there if you want it. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is that it takes a lot to get to the top. You got to find what stakes on your channel. You have to grow that channel, keep your audience interested, and on top of that, like, deal with some negative backlash. But you know, overall, it's pretty fun. It's a fun experience. And as you're growing, every YouTuber's wet dream is to eventually peak at a certain point, whether it be you using shorts or YouTube long form content, whatever it may be. And what's even scary now is that peaking is either a good or bad thing. Here, let me explain. Because peaking on your own, like just making good content in general, that's great. The other type of peak that I am talking about is when you are in allegations, drama channels talking about you in a bad light. You'll notice that you gain a lot more views, but the problem is they're not there to celebrate your great mind and content. They're there to treat you like King Louis in the French Revolution. You know, you're cooked. Literal lynchings for serious allegations or even saying something that's a little too offensive. I can understand saying the same cycle of edgy teen jokes for a year or two leading to a ban or deplatforming, but saying it one time should not lead you to a Twitter shooting squad. But I digress. So after the drama channels have made 10 volumes about your downfall and how the real 2012 is upon us because your channel is under controversy, you will lose your digital empire in a blink of an eye if you decide to act out. So you have that sort of peaking, then you have the natural peaking where one of your videos get big and everyone's commenting underrated or here before you blow up, and it happens. It feels euphoric. A large amount of people find that one video, that one short, fascinating. But it's not about creating a video that goes off. It's about repeating that exposure video after video after video. But unfortunately for some creators, that isn't the case. What becomes hard must return flaccid. You begin to lose people. Your videos don't hit the same with the audience as it used to. The viewership is dwindling. And as you see that, you try to make video after video to try to recapture that golden goose egg that is sitting at the most popular video section of your channel. And that's the reality for most content creators. For shorts, that shifts in people watching your stuff, it kind of fluctuates more frequently because, well, I mean, YouTube Shorts is just a really fast-paced platform to be on if you're making content. If you don't change with the times quick enough, you're kind of, you know, it's a lot more faster than long form content. And when it gets to that point, that content creator in question has completely fallen off. Usually when this happens, it just means your 15 minutes of fame are now gone, and you're like that dude who made Watch Me Whip and Watch Me Nene. You just can't grab that spotlight anymore. Though when one falls off, the only remaining audience you have left is that core audience, the OGs, the day ones, who have been by your channel's side ever since its infancy. It's almost like the Truman Show. It's just I'm not on a movie set my entire life. And you see this sort of thing everywhere with like successful YouTubers. Look at like Penguin Z0. He almost has 16 million subs and only averages about a mil or two. 4 to 10 mil if he's debating with Sneeko about the age of consent. The point is, however, falling off is good if you have a massive core audience after the dust settles. If not, well, I believe that you as a YouTuber have failed objectively, or it's going to take a little bit more to get there. It's one of the two. Though I think the reason why that is either your quality and content has never changed, it has been stagnant the entire time throughout your entire career, or your quality and content has dropped off significantly. As the number of people watching goes down, so does the quality for some reason. Some just stay stuck in their ways, And some others just react to content that isn't theirs, but as long as they give a half-baked and or fake reaction to a video they don't care about, their susceptible core audience will eat that stuff up until they grow up and realize that their beloved content creator isn't the stellar personality they thought they were, but rather a conniving wench that believes they're untouchable in the YouTube world, but in reality they made on the platform by being a leech on profiteering off all others. But anyway, others create gaming channels or become streamers primarily, or even niche-oriented channels, and even some just quit entirely as they go on to pursue other things in life. Some are forced to quit a little too early because they said or did some things that should have been either revoked of their free speech, and in some cases even received jail time. It sucks for both the viewer and the content creator, but that is the current world we are spinning in. And if it makes you feel better though, in the end, all things end. And that's a good thing, because some things just don't need to keep being dragged out until what remains is their decaying skeleton. All good things always end at some point, but it's about how you end. Will it be in a fiery flame that increases the Earth's temperature a couple degrees? Or will it be in a pathetic puff of smoke that slowly fades away forgotten in the wind? What's cool is you get to decide not only on YouTube, but in life. We're not here for too long, people. Time flies a lot quicker than what you would believe, so I would suggest you get on it. Have fun. Make something out of nothing, and appreciate the little things. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, that got kind of dark, I'm sorry. But anyway, you guys have a great day and enjoy yourselves.